Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to pass. It's Poe. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go back. Man, I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, hey, this one could hurt you.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Poe. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Catch ran across the middle by the running back. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to pass. It's Poe. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Hoosiers are going to keep this drive moving. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. A much-needed score. Trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. Try to run it with the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3. Loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. That ball snagged for a completion. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Second down, they're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they hand it off to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The Hoosiers' offense is on the move now.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
But they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Remember last time, they were going on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And it's caught. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete, but the defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Poe. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Short connection to the tight end here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the bunch formation. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
You knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Poe. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. He's past the marker and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Gets made on the out route.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. He shreds the tackle. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out there on the field. He's going to hand this off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense. Really lock in on that quarterback.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Poe. And it's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the quarterback keeps it here. The offense able to fall on the football lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. To throw, it's Poe. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. A quick throw to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Indiana.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it down the right side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback still with the football. He breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking right, this one caught. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Hoosiers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to pass. It's Poe. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it right into the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Touchdown, Indiana. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Slides the quick throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. 2 clock with the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
The shotgun handoff here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Poe. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.